One champion at a time.
Win for us.
This'll open the way.
What I still can't work out, Davrin, on the Voldormer job, that rageling you were hunting,
Teeth like razors. Temper to match.
what was it doing in the middle of a crowded market?
I asked Sulky Willie the same question.
Sulky Willie.
Guy who hired me. Sad old doer. Said the rageling was a curse and to kill him.
Huh. Rumor, red herring, both. Where's the truth start and the rest begin? Now that's the question.
The market was all right. No one gave you any trouble.
I've been wearing a hood. It helps.
I'm sorry, Bob.
This Solus they keep talking about. You were friends?
I didn't know he was an elven god at the time. And he didn't look like someone out to destroy the world. His wardrobe choices, on the other hand, were a catastrophe all their own.
Greetings, Rook.
What does Spirit spend money on? Never mind. What do you have? They're dug in here. The Venatori must be after something nearby. Let's get it first.
Here they come.
More! More!
I'm there! Watch for ranged attacks! That's been sorted.
Take out those crystals. We cut off the power they're channeling.
Got company.
Got us at a distance.
Done.
Got us at range. Watch it.
Go, go, go!
They are too helpful. Another assault.
One for us. Be ready.
There. The Venatori can't lock us out anymore.
Get ready.
To seal off this place. About to have a problem.
Stand up.
Let's go again.
Fail our gods!
I'm good to go again. Way to take it to them, Nev. Beat the odds.
That's another barrier down. Another of those Fen-Harel altars.
Trouble nearby.
Here we go.
Range incoming!
Got us in the distance. Let's go. Under fire. Watch it. We're under fire.
Good job, Tavrin.
Never gets it done.
Got us in range. Got us at range. Watch it. Got it. Right.
There. That's what the Venatori are after. That wolf statuette. We've seen them before. Better keep it safe.
Places between. Onward, dweller.
Better be ready. I'm there! Happy to help.
Made it through. Davrin, about Sulky Willie, the guy who hired you in Baldorma, he thought a rageling was sent to kill him. What did he say when you stopped the monster?
Nothing. When I went to meet him, it was just a box. A poetry book inside, the third page missing, and a slice of pie.
The poetry, was it Odes to Seven Antevans?
That's the one.
The third page was pushed under my door. That's how the whole job started.
We need that report Irulan was asking about.
If Elgar'nan and Gillenane can control people, we have no defense against that.
'Tis true. The gods' workings project elements of the worst kind of blood magic.
And what do you know about blood magic? Witch of the Wilds?
Enough to be wary of it. 'Tis addictive and dangerous when wielded by mortals, and likely leads to disaster when wielded by gods.
So you say.
Veil jumpers are in trouble. They could use our help if we can find them. This map is a good start.
You ever been back to Voldorma?
No. You?
Once or twice. Wasn't the same. Can't get along.
What is a ranged attack?
Made it through that one.
Trouble ahead.
Ready if you are. Behind you, look out!
Let's get going. I've been thinking. Lancet and Remy used special food to train the griffins. Said it was the fastest way to start a bond.
Right. What did you call it? Tullum?
That's it. And gingerwort truffles were the griffins' favorite treats. They grow around ruins. We're going to teach Hassan how to find some.
How did you end up with the Grey Wardens?
Grew up in a Dalish clan. I'd hear all these stories about things that happened thousands of years ago.
The Dalish do love their history.
Except I wanted to make history. Didn't fit in. Got bored, so I went looking for adventure.
How'd that go over with your clan?
Poorly. They felt like I rejected them.
Did you?
Yeah, I suppose. Clan life wasn't for me. I had to get away.
So then what happened? You're out in the world looking for adventure?
Got my ass kicked. Went broke. I couldn't go crawling back to my clan of failure. Doubt they'd take me back. It forced me to figure out what I was good at. Always had a knack for hunting. What are you doing? That's not a truffle. That's a nug. You'll get fleas.
At least he's having fun.
Truth is, he purrs when you scratch him. Maybe we can speed things up by helping him. Let's search the bushes. Look around for truffles.
That was a thorn.
Keep looking.
Nug droppings. Yuck.
The Nugs pretty much own Arlithan Forest.
Nope. This is harder than it looks.
It's fleas, isn't it? What'd I tell you?
Actually, I think it's a truffle.
Huh.
Maybe the Nugs like truffles. Could Hassan know that if you follow them, you might find truffles?
Are you really that smart, boy?
Seems pretty clever to me.
If only you'd be clever enough to listen.
Well, you're still getting to know each other. Remember? Tolam? Remy was probably right. Remember how she said he needed a lighter touch?
If I go soft on him, the world would chew him up.
Let's give you both a chance and see if we can find any more of these.
How?
Find some nugs, see what happens. So, how did you go from hunter to slayer of monsters?
Uncle Eldrin. An old elf I knew growing up. When I was a kid, I'd hunt just about anything. Rabbits, deer, fox. Eldrin gave that purpose. Taught me the way of 3 trees. The way of the arrow, way of the bow, way of the wood.
That sounds noble.
Eldrin taught me to hunt the unnatural so the natural can thrive. Be a force for good. Besides, it was either that or starve. Monsters paid good coin.
But why become a Grey Warden? If you were making money on your own?
I didn't leave my clan to get rich. Had to prove it was all worth something. I needed a cause.
There are easier causes than dying in the deep roads.
Darkness is a sparring partner. The greater the shadow you confront, the stronger you are for winning.
Till you meet one you can't beat?
Haven't yet. There. I think Hassan's got something. Why don't you take a look? I'll be damned. Follow the nugs.
Like I said, he's a clever one.
Might make a tracker out of you yet. Hungry? What? It's gingerwort. Eat it.
Remember, light touch.
I mean, It's dessert fit for a prince. See?
It's for your own good, Hassan.
That's a Grey Warden talking. Listen well. With Lancet and Remy gone, if something happens to me, he'll have to stand on his own.
So don't let anything happen to you.
We're both wardens. Death's around every corner. Not that I don't enjoy punching it squarely in the face.
Words to live by. I think death has met his match.
May we never find out. Okay, boy. That's enough for one day.
But he's having fun.
He overeats, and you'll find out how fun Griffin puke is.
Hassan, you heard him. Let's go. That's incredible.
That's one word for it. Where's all that water coming from?
Not me. The fade, or I don't know. But it sure looks cool.
about to have a problem. See who wins this.
Let's see if we can figure this out.
There's a problem.
I could use the practice.
Let's go again.
As you say. Good job.
Cut through that.
We're not alone.
That's one for Rook.
This is where Tainor was headed. There's blight here. She didn't mention that.
Blight spreads fast. Could be a new development.
Not good. That relic ended up blighting Oros. Oros. He didn't make it. But it seems he managed to destroy the relic. Tainor and Gus must be out here somewhere. We'll keep looking. Darkspawn. Is that... I think that's Tainor.
She must have just turned.
this. One more veil jumper to find. The tracker, Gus. Let's hope we can still save him. What's that there? By those bushes? A collar. This says... Gus. Wait. The tracker Tainor talked about was a Nug. Horus's companion Nug. Let's get you home, little one.
I've got this.
So the gods gave the Venatori control over Darkspawn, and the cult just bought it? Do they really think they'll have pet Darkspawn forever?
Trust me, they're that arrogant. But it's low, even for them. And my expectations were already rock bottom.
Better set them in the deep roads.
I've been hearing weird things out here.
Yo, Rook! Strife talked about you. Can you help? There are veil jumpers in the forest who have been gone too long. They were searching for relics. With the recent troubles, they could use a protective escort to bring those relics back to camp.
I'll start the search.
And I'll stay here, in case someone shows up.
I hope Taynor is all right. I haven't seen her in days.
We won't have enough bell jumpers to handle this. We'll need help.
Agreed. But first, we need to get a handle on what exactly is happening out there.
It changes by the hour.
Better than by the minute.
That's Gus. I wondered where he was. Haven't seen Oros or Taynor in a while either.
I'm sorry. Gus was the only one I could save.
Oh, creators have mercy. Poor Gus. Do you think he understands? I suppose I'll look after him now. Oros wouldn't want him to be lonely. Thank you, Rook.
On your guard.
There it is. That's the Veil Jumper camp. Watch out. That relic just went off. What happened to that Veil Jumper? He was right here. Oh, this isn't good. We need to find him.
Anyone out there?
One of those magical relics the Veil Jumpers were dealing with must be nearby. A spatial anomaly. We can't reach that Veil Jumper unless we find some way around it. One relic down, more to go. Hard to believe these things are causing so much trouble.
You saved me. I'm saved. I'm alive. I was working on the relic and then everything went dark and quiet. It felt like nothing and nowhere. I'll catch my breath and make my own way back to camp.
There are others missing. We'll continue searching for them. Looks like another relic nearby.
Get clear.
Ir abalas lathalin. Inasel inast. That's probably one of the missing veil jumpers. Let's get that barrier down. Must be a magical relic causing this.
You bet. Take your shot. Luck of road.
Good job, Davrin.
Can anyone hear me?
We're gonna get you out.
Sure thing.
I kept calling and calling and no one came. It felt like an eternity. And the shadows were so dark. So dark. But I'll be all right. I'll make my own way back to the camp.
Davrin, a son likes truffles.
Yeah, I'm just happy he's eating. Something other than the treats you give him.
So the bird squawked.
Repeatedly. Give me more.
Incoming!
Nice move.
One for us. Those magical relics is close.
The relic! It's causing magic to go wild! You have to stop it!
Got you covered.
Deactivate the relic and the barrier goes away. I think. That's another one. Oh, thank the creators. Did Elio send you? I have to talk to him once I return to camp. It's so odd. I've seen relics like that before. I know how they work, but this one, it was wrong.
I think that's everyone. Let's get back to Elio.
company. Get ready.
I found most of your friends, but one didn't make it. I'm sorry.
We all know the risks, but it's still difficult when someone gets hurt. There's one last relic out there we never found. If you come across it, be careful. I think someone's meddling with the magic in Arlethan.
I'll try to be safe.
Heard a few rumors. They're all scary.
Ready.
Got it range.
Onward, dweller. To other shores. Places between.
Seems we both spend our days hunting things most people don't want to know about.
Nights too.
Nights are even worse.
But it's easier to hide.
For them or us.
A stakeout's easier in the dark.
So is getting jumped by an ogre.
Greetings, friends. Chance Candide, at your service.
I'm Rook.
Ah! Taya and Viago have mentioned that you can be trusted, and I require assistance. The Blight has piled itself onto the streets, choking off the city. We cannot have it. I will mark where it is worst. Please, go and clear it away. With 2 Grey Wardens, surely this will take no time at all.
Just leave it to us.
Gladly.
I heard what you did.
Jacobus.
You helped Minrathus. You left us. And Treviso. All the Blight. Just don't talk to me.
We've sealed the public entrances that lead to the worst of the Blight. It is all we can do for now.
How's Treviso?
More and more people are streaming into the field hospital we set up in the market. It is at least good to know so many survived the dragon and the Blight.
We will do what we can for them.
You ever talk to Jacobus?
I tried to talk to one of the legends.
Sorry, I'm new at
Jacobus doesn't say much.
He's lost.
Makes me sick. Seeing Blight every time I look out a window.
I will never grow used to it. I hope.
Where are you from?
Look at what the Blight's done to this place.
hear the blight growing.
Does it ever get to you? Dealing with the worst of the world?
Sure, but someone has to, and for some reason I decided it was me. You?
Monster hunting's like training. The heavier the weight today, the more you can lift tomorrow.
And how much does an archdemon weigh?
Don't know, but I'm working my way up to it.
The gods reveal them!
Take the shot!
Our poor city.
Get ready.
Time to end this.
Done.
Time to finish it. beat the odds there.
Have you thought about it?
Our families have always lived here.
The Antam are not slowing down.
We have the crows.
The Antam have soldiers.
There. That pile of blight. That's what Chance wanted us to clear out.
Spread. Treviso's hurt as it is.
Target those blighted walls. That should weaken it. It's working. We're weakening it. Good aim, Nev.
That noise. Since when does Darkspawn do that?
I've heard some of the new ones do. Keep it coming,
All yours, Cameron. And Rook takes that.
That's how one hit Get hurt.
Got him to the distance. What's behind you?
Get out of there! On it! Thanks,
Rook gets that one. Watch out!
say it, we should take a look at that darkspawn. Something was off about it. This darkspawn's wearing a necklace. The pendant's shaped like a crow. We need to show this to Charles.
What's going to happen to us?
Right. No problem. Got it.
What about it, Davrin? Is fighting monsters about the hunt or the victory?
The hunt. The thrill of the chase gets me out of bed.
So, not the actual catch.
That part's fleeting. Tracking it down, that can go on for weeks, sometimes months.
You've got a funny idea of fun.
The market is a field hospital now. Good to see the sick and injured are being treated.
I was trained to deal with dueling injuries, light slashes and puncture wounds, and occasional poisoning.
Help. Help. Blightsec.
I hear that when the dragons attacked, you chose to help Minrathus over Treviso. We drove it off, at great cost. I don't expect an outsider is too concerned with that.
Saying you missed out on the dragon excitement we had. Although I'm glad you helped the Shadow Dragons.
You're not upset I chose to go to Minrathus?
Of course not. If the Shadow Dragons need a minder, who am I to deny them? Seriously though, I have a niece in the Dragons. Thank you for your help, whatever you give it.
The Hamantam, as if serving them drinks was a joy.
You get our Tom customers now.
Stayed until dawn. Only one paid for his drinks. Hope the rest get their runs.
Welcome. Please, have a look. Enjoy the feeling of rich Trevisan labor. Walk safely. These are dark times for our city.
Let's send Ammon fire to Treviso. They'll enjoy studying the soil. Carter should have just dropped me in the deep roads.
Blighted on the left, other injuries on the right. Don't let the blight spread.
Honestly, the blight might be a good thing for the city. Now everyone will have to pull together.
welcome. Please, have a look.
My people's gods finally return and they are blighted. Somewhere, the Maker laughs.
Oh, Minrathous needs one of these.
One of the few parts of a city worth calling civilized.
The Blight is hurting a lot of people. But it's good to see everyone help each other.
So much suffering. The gods are sending a warning to other cities.
The Anta make demands, friends, but so do the crows. That our protectors admit they are in league with the villains who blighted our city.
That they pay the sick, the bereaved, the homeless, the dying.
And that payment comes in blood.
Got company.
Time for a fight!
You have to move! the odds?
Davrin, if you're just in it for the thrill of the hunt, how do you get by?
Easy. You want to hire me, then it's coin up front, paid in full.
People agree to that?
When a clawmonger is eating all your goats and eyeing your children, you don't haggle with the price.
Well, nice gig you've got there.
Chance? Got rid of the blight in the streets. But we also found this crow pendant on a darkspawn.
Is that... This was Ayres, our trainer for the fledglings. She went missing. That darkspawn you fought must have been... May she rest. And sadly, I must ask you to search for another wayward crow.
Who is it?
Fletcher, our provider of fine goods, is also missing. They were sending me reports of Anton movements. Despite this blight, our invaders are planning something. Here are Fletcher's roots. If the blight found them, they deserve a clean end, like any crow.
Field hospital. How is it doing?
They need more bandages, blankets, and herbs for poultices.
I will lean on the merchant princes to loosen their purse strings.
So...
Yes?
Nothing.
Nice move, bro.
Trouble ahead. You ever get stiffed by a client, Nev?
Another of those Fen
Happens.
Harel altars.
One time the client was a stiff.
What?
She hired me through a letter. Turns out she was killed right after she mailed it.
Damn. Hard to collect from a corpse.
Oh, I collected. Her killer stole all her money, so I tracked them down and took it back.
How are we not in business together?
You've spent time in the Neanderthals. The place has quite the atmosphere.
I'd say the unblighted regions are less haunted. But if you're telling scary stories around the fire, there's a reason you set them in the Neanderthals.
Because half of them are true.
And you can't be sure which ones. One for us. They come. Fletcher.
Rain! Incoming! On it! Get it, Dubrin!
No problem.
check the body to make sure it's really Fletcher. A sealed tube with notes in code. We should take this back to Chance and let him know Fletcher's at peace.
Let me know if I can help. It's a shame the Antam put a stop to the duels. Fight well.
Spy on me all you wish. You will only see me representing this city as I should.
Who says you're worth spying on?
I just assume that is what you crows do.
You don't know us, but I know you.
Come to make more trouble? Can't you crows contain yourselves to the diamond?
It's not your business, but I'm not a crow.
Then you should be more selective about the company you keep. Responding to the Butcher requires a properly appointed leader, one who will make proper decisions. Treviso requires governance, not games.
What's your complaint with the crows, Evenji?
You partnered with them. Of course you're blind to their failings. Treviso has found balance without feathered criminals getting people killed. Crows should stay out of the way and let the government do its job.
Why hasn't the city taken a stand against the Antam?
We face an army of fanatical giants. The right and proper thing to do is secure a lasting peace. Of course the crows don't like it. Outsiders are killing slightly more people than they commonly do. Perhaps the Antam could be convinced to do more backflips while murdering.
We are low on Elfroot, and the Embrium went last.
Davrin, there's spooky stories from Neanderthal. Do they always start with, I heard it was a friend of a friend's cousin?
Pretty much. You've got to make them sound possible.
Fair enough. I've had similar sources.
How is training?
Fine.
Chance, we found Fletcher.
Maker, guide them to your side.
Fletcher also had these notes.
Always scrupulous. If this is information on the Antom...
Are you all right?
Merely a cold. Thank you, my friends. I must now think and figure out what the Antom are plotting.
The city.
Only a handful?
I heard they fear the blight in the canals.
Opportunists fleeing their easy perch. They should fear that damn butcher instead. We worry about Jacobus. His future seems so dark.
There's comfort to be found in the dark.
It could be hard to find without someone to guide you.
Then we must ensure there are crows alive to guide him.
Are there many crows like Jacobus?
We have many fledglings, but he is something of a prodigy. They tend to do very well, or very badly.
Not all things end with clarity, as you and I both know.
Fine. Endings are fuzzy. Starts are shocking. Middles are worth lingering.
The Cantori Diamond is your casino. The occupation hasn't closed your business?
Business may be down, but it isn't my casino to close.
An easy mistake to make. Isn't that right, Andaratea Cantori?
I am no landlord, and anyone who treats me as such shall be evicted.
So you two are both talents. Doesn't that make you rivals?
Rank in one area is rarely applicable to others, which is to say, only a fool would try to impose rank on Thea.
Wise words from a sometimes fool.
A history I would wish on no one else, lest they take it from me.
Anything else?
So...
Yes?
Nothing.
You fought Darkspawn.
None of them touched me.
I will inspect you later.
All right.
Evka and Antoine, they seem like the types to enjoy a spooky story or two.
They are. If you can get Evka to tell one, you'd almost think it's real.
So when they say Antoine was bitten by a werewolf?
Oh no, that really happened.
To other shores.
What were we talking about? They broke the curse.
I know you can handle this. Trust yourself and trust the team.
Did I see you writing a message to the Inquisition? What's that about?
You know, Varric and I were part of the Inquisition, right? I'm trying to get news about the South. But Charter hasn't replied to any of my messages. I'm trying not to worry about what's happening there, but... No, it's probably fine. Charter's just busy. She's always busy.
Charter? Who's that?
She's the Inquisition's spy master. Well, no. I guess now that the Inquisition answers to the Chantry, that makes her Divine Victoria's spy master.
I haven't heard much about the Inquisition in years.
Oh, that's intentional. When the breach was open, we needed a large group to stop Southern Thedas from falling into chaos. It's changed in the years since. We're a smaller force working underground to keep an eye on things going on in the world.
Why isn't she here? We could use a hand.
Charter entrusted the search for Solus to Varric, to us. The world's large and she's got many things to deal with.
So how long were you with the Inquisition? 10 years?
Something like that. Why?
You must know the Inquisitor.
Well, yeah, we worked together. I wasn't part of the Inquisitor's inner circle, though. I spent more time with the ordinary people, the ones you didn't hear about.
So, tell me about these ordinary Inquisition members I haven't heard about.
The Inquisition hired hundreds, and most of them weren't Magisters or Ben Hasrith or the left hand of the Divine. There were scouts and stable hands, carpenters and cooks and quartermasters, even 2 dedicated pastry chefs. Most of them volunteered, like me. We wanted to help in whatever small way we could.
I've heard stories about the rifts and the Grey Wardens being misled by Corypheus.
Nothing like demon-spitting skyholes to bring people together, huh? I made friends. Rector, Faulkner, others.
Rector? Faulkner?
Liliana gave all her agents pseudonyms.
Right, like Charter.
Well, Charter's Charter, but when the other 2 and I were together, we were just Lace, Wilbur, and Katya.
But you did know people from the Inquisitor's inner circle, didn't you?
I knew them, sure, but those early days, all I wanted was to prove myself and not get in anyone's way. Some of them were more approachable than others. Sarah was a puppy with a new toy. 100 new toys. Fun, if you can handle the mess. She was really the only one who could make Rainier, well, Blackwall then, let down his guard. Otherwise, he kept to himself and stuck to the stables. We'd talk when I visited the horses. And there was Cole, of course.
The spirit boy?
Yep. I was just sitting on the walls one day, and he asked if he could join my game.
Like a card game?
Nah, just good old people watching. Must have seemed like a game to him somehow. We'd pick strangers out of the crowd and try to say something about them. Like, ooh, she heard the joke yesterday and she's still trying not to laugh. Or one of Cole's. His eyes remind her of the ones beneath her bed.
I have so many questions.
Believe me, I did too.
Cole didn't elaborate.
I think I prefer the mystery. Don't you?
Wasn't Cole an empath? He must have been great at this game.
Aha, but the rule was you couldn't say anything you actually knew. He got it in the end. I think.
So you didn't ask him if you guessed right?
Well, being right wasn't the point. Making a habit of seeing people was. I think he liked that. It's why you don't miss.
And the Inquisitor's advisors, what about them?
Of all of them, I'd say Josephine is my favorite. She's lovely. She still sends me a box of handmade sweets from Val Royeaux every year on my name day. Cullen and I got along too, but he was always busy. He would have bad days from lyrium withdrawal sometimes, and I would share the tea that my ma sent. He's from Ferelden too. Maybe it reminded him of home.
What about Liliana? I heard she's intense.
I think she likes to cultivate that reputation. She's not nearly as terrifying as she sounds. Oh, I passed her in the Great Hall one day, and she suddenly turned and asked me if I wanted a nug.
A nug? Those small pink rodent things? What for?
She loved them and made a hobby of breeding them as pets.
So, did you take the nug?
No! What am I gonna do with a nug?
Do you miss it? The Inquisition, I mean.
It's hard to miss an organization. They're only as good as their people, don't you think? But I do miss my friends. We write each other, but it's not the same. And the Inquisition is different from what we've built here. Not better or worse, just different. It's special when you're among people working toward the same goal.
Not everyone. There was Solus. What did you really think of him back then?
Lonely. He always seemed lonely. It's hard not to be when you hold yourself above everyone else.
He might be lonely, but I doubt he cares. He's single-minded. Nothing else matters besides his crusade.
Because it's the only thing he's had. My ma used to say, a caged dog forgets there's grass outside. Anyway, I'm sure something out there's on fire, and here I am rambling about the past. I should let you go. Talk later?
Need and knowledge.
I can't believe you found the end to my cereal. The poison was inside the ring.
Glad it worked out.
It did. Well, not for the poison drinker, but he'd murdered the neighbor's cat, so for the cats... Anyway, Brooke was right. Happily ever after.
Can't keep the two of you down. And when you don't read the sequels, those endings stick.
There's a sequel? Have you read it?
No, but trust me. Tragedy sells in Marathas. More story? Better chance things go sideways.
What happened in Treviso? The gods will pay.